SDLC after coding. Okay, so first, whenever the project will come, what we need to do, requirement capturing will be happen. Once the requirement is done, then they will go for analysis part. Once the analysis is done, then they will go for design. Again, designs are low level designs and high level designs. Low level means anyone can easily understand. High level means who are having experience, they can only understand that diagrammatics. Okay, so once the design part is done, see, now development team is involved. So whenever any project will come, first they will go with requirements. Okay, all the requirements, if they, once they get proper requirements, everything, and its review and approval is done, then they will go for analysis part, whether we can do, what are the resources is important, right? Now I got a project but no resources will be there, that it's very tough, right? So that's the reason bigger companies, they always hire the people. If campus interviews, they will hire the people. Always they hire the employees. Hire and fire will be there. Hire and fire will be there. Okay, employees is always be, they put it into the buffer. Whenever the project will come, right, they will show to the client, hey, don't worry, we have already employees will be there. They're already in the training period will be going on. They are already ready. The people is ready. Don't worry. Resources is already available. Resources is very, very important. Okay, so resources we need to check, tools we need to check, risk we need to check, everything will comes on where an analysis part. Once it is done, then we will go for a design. Once the design is done, then developer will start working on that based on the design, based on the requirement, then developer will start doing the coding. Once code is done, completed, so what developer will do here, unit level testing. What is called unit level testing, guys? Anybody? Unit level testing means what?
It is comes under white box
That's correct.
texting.
Why? Yeah, confidently you need to tell. Yes, sir. Unit testing means what? When our developer is written the code, right, he need to check at least one time whether the code is working properly or not. So what he will do, once the code is completed, he will do what? Unit level testing, or a component testing, or a white box testing, or a glass box testing, or a clear box, or open box. Yesterday we discussed, right? Whenever the development is done, developer written some code, he need to do one kind of testing, that is nothing but a unit level testing or a component testing. So once the development is done, he will do unit level testing. Yes, my code is fine, it is working as expected. Then they will move to where? In testing phase. See, when you are involving in SDLC means after coding. So you cannot break this one. Okay, after testing, what will happen? Once you tell that okay, it is working as expected, you are giving the confirmation to the entire the team. See, that is what QA important. Once you are giving what you pass the message to entire the team, yes, it is working as expected, based on your results, then they are ready to release this product in the market. Nothing but the implementation. Once it is done once the implementation is done, means release went out, and we need to give what? Support and maintenance. So SDLC phases is very, very important. It is not for only tester, it is not for only developer. Everyone need to know what is this SDLC phases. SDLC phases will start with the requirement capturing, analysis, designing, coding, testing, and implementation, and support and maintenance. In case in interview they will ask you what is SDLC phases, means you cannot tell like according to your order. Okay, you need to always follow the order. See, without requirement, I cannot go for analysis. Without analysis, I cannot go for the design. Without design and things, I cannot go for a coding. Without coding, I cannot do the testing. Without testing, I cannot go for the implementation. Without implementation, I cannot give the support and maintenance. So you cannot break this one. Okay, so you need to tell in the particular order only. Most of the people, coding, testing, design, implementation, support, don't say like that. In the interview, you need to tell very clearly SDLC phases or requirement capturing, analysis, designing, coding. After coding, the testing phase will be start. After testing, implementation. After implementation, we'll go for a support and maintenance. So do not read this one. Please try to understand the concept. If you read these things, you will not able to answer in the interview. So my suggestion is what? Try to understand. Oh, First, once the project will come, what will happen? Requirement capturing phase will be happen. Once the requirement is done, what we need to do? We go for analysis part. Once analysis part is done, then we will go for what? Design phase. Once the design is done, then coding will be started. Once the coding is done, now testing team involved. When I'm involved, you need to understand, right, where you will involved. Without coding you cannot do testing, right? So once the coding, once the development is done in the real time, also the sprint will start. I will tell you what is the sprint and all the things in agile methodology. We have a lot of time will be there. The sprint one will be there. Sprint means a particular time period, okay, like 1 week or 2 weeks. 2 weeks time will be there. See how much time we have. 2 weeks time will be there. In the 2 weeks, one task is assigned to the developer, as well as the same task is assigned to the tester. Understanding, right? So see, it's very, very important, even development team or testing team. So here we have a one sprint. So one task is assigned on your name. Verify login screen. That is what task, okay. Task ID will be there, 9090. Okay, item description is what? Verify the login screen. Okay, login screen. So this is what item item number, okay, description. Okay, now this task is assigned to whom? This task is assigned not only developer, right? This task is assigned to guys, or one is what? This task is assigned to developer, and this task is assigned to whom? QA also. Dev means what? Developer. Okay, dev, we can real time we can call it as what? Dev. Okay, so try to understand the things, okay, when we are involved, developer here. So here, what is that? Here another guy is what? QA guy. Now this task, once this task is started, right, we have certain time it will be there, okay, 1 week of time or 2 weeks of the time based on your sprint. So once the development is done, then only I can go for a testing, right? Without development I cannot go for testing. So first coding will come, after testing will come. Okay, once without coding we cannot do anything. So here now interview question, 1 week of time, right? 1 week of time. Okay, so 1 week of time will be there, right? Now development is going on. Now tester, what the tester will do in this time? Can anyone tell me? We have 1 week of time, but code is not ready. So what QA will do? QA will take leave, or what QA will do now in this time? Anybody? Do you understand my question? That this time, this task completion of the time, they will say that 1 week of time. Okay, maximum it's 1 week. Okay, in the 1 week development should be completed, testing should be completed, development is started, but QA is what? In this time what QA will do? You will sit idle, or you will take off, or what you will do? Anybody? Do you understand my question?
Do analysis. They will do analysis on the script which they
Excellent. Yeah, QA, what they need to do? You cannot say that I'm sitting idle. You need to analyze that part. What is this item? Yeah, we need to check whether I can write the test cases are needed, whether I can write anything on that item. First item, you need to understand the requirements, right? Meanwhile, what you need to do? You need to open that item 9090, and you need to go for analysis, means understanding of that item. Good. What else you want? Tell me. The same answer in interview they will ask you. 100% they will ask you this kind of questions. So they won't ask what is testing, for what purpose we are doing testing, what is SDLC phases. They won't ask all these things. They will ask reality. See, now development is going on. What QA will do? Are you sit idle, or you will take leave, or what you will do in this time? You cannot say I'm sitting idle, right? If you say that I'm sitting idle, means oh, sorry boss, not required for your service, they will say that. Then in that case, what you will do? Generally, you need to check that item, you need to open that item, you need to understand the requirement. I told you, right, they will provide the acceptance criteria for every item. They will provide, developer will provide the acceptance criteria, and you need to check whether I need required any write the test cases for that one. You need to prepare each and everything. Whenever the development is done, immediately what you need to do? You need to start verifying that item. So here development is done, and QA is also be done. Now development is done and QA is done. What else you want? Now we can release this item to the market. Understanding, right? This is what reality. Okay, don't think that most of the people are thinking that in the project I will start immediately, start with the verifying. I will start with the testing. No, first of all you need to understand what is the project. That's the reason why they're giving KT sessions for 1 month. They will provide 1 month salary to you and they will provide 1 month KT session. Okay, some organization they will give the KT for 1 month also. What is called KT, guys? What is called KT?
Knowledge transfer.
Yeah, knowledge transfer. So they will provide some training session kind of things. Okay, they will provide KT sessions for 1 month or 15 days, maximum 15 days. Okay, so you need to understand the project, you need to understand the flow, and you need to understand the structure of the things. And then only they will give you a onboard process. Like no, you can once you completed all the things, then they will give you on board means what? You can start your, and they're involved into the slowly onto the sprint one. Slowly they will assign the tasks also. Understanding, right? So why I'm telling all these things, don't by heart, try to understand what is SDLC means. SDLC is nothing but a software development life cycle. We need to follow. For every organization they follow what? SDLC process. Why we need to follow means, if you follow the SDLC, definitely you will get a quality of software product you will get. Okay, suppose I'm not following the SDLC phases. Now I don't know when the requirement will come, when I collect the requirement, I don't know when I need to analysis. Okay, design, we are not done the design properly and we are not getting any approval for that one. So that is all mess up, right? We cannot know when we will release the product. So that's the reason every organization, you can start your own business also, you need to start with the SDLC process only. Without requirement we cannot go for analysis. Without analysis we cannot go for the design. Without the design we cannot go for a coding. Without coding we cannot go for a testing. Without testing we cannot go for implementation and support and maintenance. So in interview, definitely they will ask you, if you are going with a fresher level, definitely they will ask you, can you define what is SDLC? Okay, is it clear, guys? Anybody have any questions? Requirement capturing, analysis, designing, coding and testing and implementation and support and maintenance. But do not break this one. Okay, sometime testing after coding, if you tell like that, they will reject you. Okay, so simple, no need to by heart also. Once the requirement will come, what you will do? Generally, once you get a requirement, what you will do? You will do analysis part, right? Once analysis is done, then you will go for a design part. Once the design part is done, then you will go for a coding part. Once coding, developer will do that coding. Once the coding is done, then we will go for testing. Once the testing is done, then we'll go for a implementation. Once the implementation is done, then we'll go for a support and maintenance. Okay, is it clear? Anybody have any questions? So the same terminologies we can tell in interview, like planning, defining, designing, building, testing and deployment. The same terminologies, but terminologies is different here. Planning is nothing but requirement capturing. Defining, analysis. Okay, designing, okay, designing is building, like coding. Okay, after building, what we need to do? Testing and deployment. So these are some what terminologies. So it's a good terminologies. Okay, either you can tell this one or either you can tell this one. It's not but your order is very important. Okay, that is very important. Planning, defining, designing, building, testing and deployment. So this is very important. Okay, interview, definitely the fresher level question they will ask you. Okay, anybody have any questions here? Shall I move to the next slide?
Yes, no question.
Yeah, okay, good. So one of the important one today, see, very important. What are the documents we follow? How project 2 comes to the organization, and what developer will do, what tester will do. We'll see completely overview today. We'll see. Okay, today complete overview. What developer will do, what tester will do. Actually, we'll see complete overview. Okay, and what kind of documents we need to follow. We'll see. See, generally Now you are a client. Suppose you are a client, you are started a business, right? You required some website for your business. So what you will do, so you will approach any software companies, right? So whenever you approach the software companies, right, you will give what, a request for a proposal. Now a client will give a request for a proposal to the organization, any organization. Okay, now what will happen, the organization, suppose they will give that request for proposal to the Wipro company. Let's think like that. Now Wipro company, what they will do, they will give the proposal document. What is the proposal? Proposal means what? See, we are ready to do your project, and what is the proposal, what is the technical solution for that, and what is the cost, and what is the schedule, and what is the timeline. Each and everything will be written in where, in the proposal document. That proposal document will give to whom? To the client. If client is accepted that proposal documents, okay, I'm ready with this your conditions and terms and conditions, I'm ready with your things. So then they will go with the SOW. What is called SOW? Signed statement of work order. Now the client and organization got the project. Now what will happen? See, first of all, you want to any project, what you need to do? You need to put a request for a proposal. You are giving some proposal. See, I'm having a business. I want the website for the business. I want some so on some project for that business. So once you put a request for a proposal, then organization will create one proposal document. In the proposal document, what are the technical solutions? So how we will achieve that project? What are the technical solutions? What is the cost of the project? What are the schedule? What is the timelines? Each and everything will be documented, and that document will give to the client. If client is accepted that proposal, yes, I'm okay with your terms and conditions, I'm ready with working with you, then they will go with the sign off. Sign off means what? They will take off work order. Now organization will got the work order. When our organization will get a work order, right, they will conduct one meeting. That is what? A kickoff meeting. That is the first meeting held on that organization. Hey guys, congrats, we got a project. Now what we need to do, we need to identify the project manager. See, without project manager, there is nothing, there is no project. Okay, because you need to address some person, right? So you have some problems, you are no, you are getting some issues, so whom you need to address. You cannot directly call to the client, you cannot directly call with your CEO, right? So within that project, first of all, to whom we need to identify, the project manager is very, very important to handle the entire the project. So first of all, we need to identify the project manager. The project manager, once the project manager is allocated for that particular project, then the project manager will written one document. That is nothing but PMP. What is called PMP? Project Management Plan. Everything, the project manager will prepare one document. In the project management document, it will be clearly mentioned when we need to execute, monitoring, each and everything will be written in where? In PMP document. That will be taken care by whom? Project manager. Okay, so this is very, very important. Once the project management is done, then BRS. See, this is very, very important. What is BRS, guys? Anybody know what is BRS?
Business requirement specification.
Absolutely. Yes. Now PMP is done. The project manager will prepare the document, right? Now, in between the client and organization, one person will be required for the mediating, right? So we cannot directly talk, right? So business analyst will be there. Here the business analyst, what the business analyst, what he or he do? He will collect all the information and make it in the document. That document is nothing but a BRS, business requirement specification. What is the client expectations? What are the client is looking? What are the client options? Each and everything will be taken by whom? Business analyst. Understanding, right? They will a lot of, see, it's not easy. You're thinking that movie is 3 hours only, okay, but movie making is what, 1 year or 6 months or 7 months. How many people are involved to make that movie? In the similar way, the project is not easy, okay. Don't think that only one developer, one tester will do entire the things. No, there are multiple peoples are involved, network team involved, database team involved, everyone will be involved, okay. So it's a very it's not easy, okay. It's not that much of easy one, okay. So once the BRS, once we got all the information from the business analyst, now we got all the information from the business analyst, right? What are the client expectations and all the things? That is what general terminology. But we need to convert that into SRS. What is called SRS, guys? Software requirement specification. Now we are taking as a general terminologies in BRS document. That document we converted into SRS. SRS is nothing but a software requirement specification, okay. Who will convert this to BRS to SRS? The person who has the domain knowledge and functional expert. Now the person who has some knowledge and functional expert, that person, what he will do, the BRS document is converted into where? In SRS. Once we got SRS document, then development will be started. See how development will start. The development will start with the models. Model is nothing but a design. So artist structural designs will be there. DB, what is called DB designs, guys? DB means what? What is called DB? DB means
Database.
yeah, database designs will be there. What is UI? UI means what?
User interface.
Yes, user interface and UML designs. So based on the some diagrams, some designs, don't worry, I will show you how the diagrams they will provide. So based on these diagrams, what developer will do? The developer will do what? Coding. Started coding. He started with the coding. Developer is always start with the coding. Once the code is done, again they will go with the code review. See, you cannot write as you like. There, every organization they follow the standards, okay. The coding standards will be there. Every organization they follow what? Coding standard. They need to follow the some coding standards, okay. Once the code is done, then code review will be happen. Review means what? Peer review. Code review means you are you written your code, your senior person you review your code. Once the code review is done, see what is that? Unit level testing. I told you, right? For developer they need to do what? White box testing. Yesterday only we discussed. So whenever the coding is completed, code review is happened, then they need to do what? Developer need to do what? Unit level testing. Once it is done, then integration level testing will be done. Here developer part is completed. I got a task, I've gone for the design, and based on the design and the requirements I started coding, and code review is happened. The code review is passed and I did unit level testing, then I go for integration level testing. Here the developer part is completed. Every time the developer will do the same thing. Based on the design, you start writing coding, code review, unit testing, integration. Code writing, code review, unit level testing, and integration. This is only the developer will do, okay, based on the designs and the requirement. Now our part means testing. So what testing people will do, guys? We will not start immediately. See, one of the important is what? A test plan. See, what is your test plan? That is very important, right? Without test plan we cannot do anything. So who will design the test plan? Who will design the test plan, guys? Anybody? Who will design the test plan? Tester will design the test plan, or test lead will design the test plan? Who will design? Test lead will prepare what? Test plan. Your lead will be prepare the test plan, how we need to test that one, what is the scope of the testing. So what are is there any risk, is there required any tools, is there required any automation? Each and everything will be decided by your lead. So lead is very important, okay. You always need to reporting with your lead only, okay. You will not directly report it to any other managers, okay. If you have any problem, concerns, anything, you need to point of contact is what? Your lead. Testing lead will be there, developer lead will be there, testing manager will be there, project manager will be there, development manager will be there, entire on the top of head project manager will be there. So this is what structure. Okay, depends on your project. Your project on-site team will be there, offshore team will be there. So don't worry, once you get into the organization, anyhow they will tell you all the process. But generally I'm telling you need to always report your test lead only. Okay, so what are the work is assigned your test lead, you need to complete. Okay, so test lead, what I prepare the test plan. We will see the how the test plan will be there. Okay, and one of the thing is what, whenever the task is assigned your name, right, you need to identify the test scenarios. What is called test scenarios, guys? Anybody? What I need to verify? See, suppose I asked you to test water bottle. So what you will test in that water bottle? Anybody? I asked you to test water bottle. Okay, what you will test in that water bottle? Anybody? What you will test in that water bottle, guys?
Quality.
Quality. Only quality? Hmm. What are the scenarios? Means what I need to verify in the water bottle: cap, design, dimension, width, height, color, brand. See, these all are what? Scenarios. Scenarios means what? What I need to verify in that water bottle. So cap I need to verify, logo I need to verify, and width I need to verify, height I need to verify, and whether it is taking hot water I need to verify, whether it is taking cold water I need to verify. See, that is what thinking is very, very important, and especially in testing. So you are telling only one word, quality, but in quality what we need to test, you need to test all these scenarios. Cap you need to test, plastic or what material it is, what material of water bottle you need to test, and what is the logo you need to test, and the logo design is correct or not you need to test, and is there any grip to handle that water bottle or not. For the cap we have any gripper will be there or not, you need to check. Understanding, right? If you analyze like that, you need to identify the scenarios like that, then only you can do a proper testing. Okay, people are thinking testing means only verify. No, lot of scenarios you need to identify. Thinking is required, lot of thinking. You need to put how many positive ways I can test that application, you need to think. Okay, only some people login is done, the user ID I give, password I give, I click the submit button, yeah, it's working as expected. No, you need to do positive testing, you need to do negative testing, you need to give different user ID, different password, you need to try with all the combinations and check with this application is working in all the browsers or not, and tabbing order is working correctly or not. See, this is what experience. Normal fresher, what they will do, hey, it's working, I give my user ID and my password and I click login, it's working. But he never check with the browser compatibility, he never checking the tabbing order, he never check the compatibility the other browsers, he never check in other browsers. So as a testing means you need to give a quality of testing, you need to give. Only you are giving user ID and password and you are submitted and you are thinking that it is working, but you not done the negative testing. Simply your test manager, what they will do, he will not give any user ID and any password and he clicking the submit, even that also it is working. You miss that scenario, right? So scenarios are very, very important. What is scenario is nothing but what I need to verify. Now can you tell me what are the scenarios of the chair? So the interview, they will ask you different scenarios. You are ready to tell that scenarios. Okay, what is the scenarios of the chair?
Not
Anybody?
getting. Srini.
What is the okay? Scenarios is nothing but what I need to verify. Okay, suppose I
No, no,
ask you
no. That's not like what cherry.
chair, sitting chair. Oh, sorry,
Okay,
chair.
okay.
Okay, you're from okay, chair. Okay, can you tell me what are the scenarios of the chair? Sitting chair. Go ahead.
Material, material.
Material.
We need to check material, like um, color of the chair.
Yes, color of the chair. That is also required, right? Yes, good.
Design of the chair.
And design of the chair. Yes. Yeah, design of the
Size of the chair.
size of the chair. Yes. Only that. See, now interview also they will ask you like this only. Can you tell me what are the scenarios of lift? Can you tell me the scenarios of dustbin? Can you tell me the scenarios of dustbin? So they will see, they want to check your thinking levels, like how you will test that one. What is the scenarios of dustbin? Again, the same thing. Handle, cap will be there or not, whether the material, how much weight it will, capacity, how much the capacity will take. So these all are, I'm giving very small examples because sometimes in interview they will give you a task to write the scenarios of for this one. So can you write the scenarios of ATM mission? So you need to sorry, you need to write the scenarios for the ATM mission also. So when the card is insert, what will happen, what are the instructions it will come. So you need to tell the flow. That is very, very important. So whenever any task is assigned on your name, don't directly go for verification. First of all, think what I need to verify in this one. Now water bottle, now I got an object. What is that object? Water bottle. In that water bottle, what I need to test, think that one first. So cap I need to verify, body I need to verify, and rest of the things like color, material, brand, all the things. Then you can, because sometimes they ask you write the scenarios. Scenarios is nothing but you need to write the condition, like what I need to verify in that bottle. Okay, now test cases. What is test cases? You are already write the test scenario, right? What is that? Water bottle. Okay, the cap is what? Blue color. Okay, the cap color is what? Blue color. In the requirement it is very clearly mentioned, the cap color should be, water bottle cap should be blue color. Now you are testing, right? Now you are writing the test cases. Actual result is what? Blue color. Expected result is what? It should be blue, but expected is not blue. You are not seeing the blue color, you are seeing the pink color. Then it is what? Actual result is not equal to the expected result, means your test case is what? Failed. So conditions you need to write in the test cases. Okay, simply one, open the Chrome browser. Open the Chrome browser. What we can say that test cases, see how simply you can write test cases. Actual result, most of the people are fear here, but it's very easy. Actual result, and what is the next one? Expected result. Okay, what is next one? Expected result. Okay, expected result. Okay, now open the Chrome browser. Open the Chrome browser. What I need to do? If I open the Chrome browser, what browser should open? Anybody? If I open the Chrome browser, what browser should open? Chrome browser. Yeah, that is right. That is what? Open the Chrome browser. So now actual result is what? Open the Chrome browser. Okay, open the Chrome browser. Now what is expected? If I open the Chrome browser, what browser I'm getting? Chrome browser I'm getting, right? So what is that? Actual result is equal to the expected result. Chrome browser should be displayed. See how simple it is. Should be displayed. Now actual result and expected result both are the same. Your test case is what? Pass or failed? Pass. Now
Pass.
Passed. Now I open the Chrome browser, but I'm not getting the Chrome browser. 404 error I'm getting, or some different error I'm getting. So in that case, what we can say that Chrome browser is not displaying, 404 is displaying. So your test case is what? Failed. So here, your 404 page message is getting, message is displaying. See how simple it is. Okay, sorry for. So 404, this is not expected, right? What I'm expecting here, Chrome browser, but I'm getting 404 messages displaying. So your test case is failed. So like this, you need to write the test cases and the test scenarios. First of all, you need to identify the scenario, and after that you need to write the test cases. So test cases is very, very, very important. We need to write the test cases for the test scenarios. Okay, so this is what is very, very, whenever any task is assigned, what you need to write? First you need to identify the test scenarios. Scenarios means what I need to verify. Simple logic. Test TV, verify the TV. TV means what? In TV, what I need to verify? The screen and power button and what are the options, each and everything, LCD or LED, a lot of options will be there. First of all, I need to identify the scenarios. Once the scenarios are identified, then we need to write what? Test cases. Test cases means what? Power on means the TV should be on. So that is what test cases. We need to write the test condition. Now you will get the build here. Now you will get the build. Once you get the build, I will tell you what is the build. Okay, once you get a build, now you need to do integration testing. Integration testing means what? In the name itself will be there, integration. Integration means what? Can anyone, what is meaning of integration? So there are two developers will be there, right? Generally how they will push the code in the real time. So now you are one developer one. Okay, here another developer will be there. Now I told you, right, this guy will do what? First he will go with the design code. Once he done the code, after code review is done, after that unit level testing. Okay, unit level testing. After unit level testing, sorry, after unit level testing, his job is done. Right now we have a server will be there. Okay, we have with the server. Okay, this is what centralized server. Okay, now whenever this code is completed, right, this guy will push into this code into the server. Okay, this guy is designed what page? He designed home page. Now this guy completed his work. Next, developer 2. Okay, this one is what? Developer 1. Try to understand. Okay, developer 1. Okay, developer 2, this guy designed some other different page about us, or some about us page. Okay, about us page. Okay, now he also do some process code review and unit level testing. Once this guy is completed his code, what he need to do? He also need to check in the code. Now developer 1 code and developer 2 code will be merged and we in the form of a build. This is what build. So developer 1 code will be here and developer 2 code will be here. Okay, now this build is assigned to whom? QA. See how simple it is. Now QA guy can verify 2 code, right? Then QA guy here after build means they will provide URL abc.com. Okay, abc.com. This is what URL. Now whenever he open the abc.com, right, what modules he can see? Home page as well as about us, because 2 pages are implemented, right? The 2 pages he can see. Now he need to do the integration. Integration means what? Whenever he click home page should be worker. Whenever he click about us means about us page should be displayed. See, this is what the process. Whenever the development 1 written the code and developer 2 written the code, they merge the code. Okay, they will push into they're checking the code into the server. Okay, and after that they will do some format and they become the complete code becomes to in the form of build. This is what build. So for every build, identification will be there. So build number O.O.O.O.O.1. So first build number is what? O.O.O.1. So always remember, version number is very, very, very important. How do I need to identify? I'm identify with your name, right? Similarly, build number have what? Version number. So version number is very, very, very important. You need to identify with they will ask you, hey, what are you doing now? In which build you are working now? So you need to tell, hey, Karthik, I'm working on build number O.O.O.1. So simply you need to tell the build number. Okay, so in this build, what we can see? The 2 codes we can see, home page and about us we can see. So here we will do the integration. Once the integration is done, then we will go with the system testing. What is system? You know, right? What is system testing means? What? End to end we need to test. Entire the application we need to test. That we will explain you how to will test. And once system testing is done, we will go for user acceptance testing. Alpha testing and beta testing will be there. We will do the alpha testing and beta testing. Once it is done, production and implementation will done. Once the production and implementation is done, then we will go for a support and maintenance. See, this is what the clear picture of what developer will do, what tester will do. So tester is always depends on the test plan. Based on the test plan, we will, whenever the task is assigned, you need to identify the scenarios first, not only just going and verify that application. First of all, you need to identify the scenarios. Once the scenarios is identified, then you need to write the test cases. Okay, once the test cases is completed, test cases again, once you got the build, after also you can write, or before also you can write. You can assume and you can write, or else once the build will come, once your testing is completed, then you can start your writing your test cases. Okay, once the test cases is done, then what generally we will do, system testing. System testing means what? Entire application we are checking. Once system testing is done, user acceptance testing, alpha testing and beta testing will be there. Once alpha testing, beta testing is done, then we can go for the release. Release is nothing but a production and implementation. Once the production and implementation is done, then we will go for a support and maintenance. See, this is what now coming sessions, what we need to learn, what are the test scenarios, what are the system testing, what are the functional testing, what are the non-functionality testing, what is SDLC models, what are the testing techniques. The coming sessions we will learn all these, all are in depth. What is BRS document, what is SRS document, what is SRS document, we will learn in depth, and what is PMP document. This all we will learn in the coming sessions. Today I'm just give the overview how the documents will be there, how the project will comes to the organization, what developer will do, what tester will do. This is what project management document. Okay, initializing, planning, execution, monitoring, control, and close. So today's session is what? Completely for overview of how the project will comes to the organization, and what is PMP, what is BRS, what is FRS, and what is SRS. And one more document is there, FRS. What is called FRS? Functional requirement specification document, right? There is username and password will be there. How many characters I need to enter in that document, we don't know, right? So they will provide what? FRS document. They will provide what? FRS document. So FRS is nothing but what? A functional requirement specification document. Okay, in FRS document, what we can do, we can see that FRS document, and you can enter the field values. Okay, we will see this FRS documents when we are working in the project. See, I already show you, right, last time. This is all the diagrammatic part, how the diagrammatic part will be there. 1 second, I will show you. FRS is very, very important. Yeah, last time we saw, right, branch manager, branch name. So what is the what characters we need to enter, like what are the conditions we need to enter. So these all are given by in FRS document only. They will provide FRS document also. Functional requirement specification. BRS means business requirement specification document. SRS means software requirement specification document. FRS means functional requirement. In interview they will ask you what kind of documents you will refer. So you can say that SRS and FRS. You need to tell that both. BRS we cannot say like that. Only we referred what? FRS document. FRS is very, very important. Functional requirement specification document. Each and everything they will provide, guys. Don't worry. The testing is very, 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 very. You can go with 5 years of experience also. You can manage. But I told you, right? The day one I told you, communication is very, very important. And what you are doing is should be very clarity will be there. Means you cannot tell lie here. Okay. Because what you are doing, you need to explain very clearly, because you find the bug, right? If you are not proper communicate with the development team, or you are not properly communicate with the team, that will makes a lot of confuse. So if you give a more information to the development team, then developer team will makes more happy, right? Hey, thanks for giving a more information. I'm really appreciate for your efforts. Or some people will be there, simply they will give you a screenshot and they will paste it. Hey, I got bug, they will say. What is that bug? What do you want to say in that screenshot? Again, repeated work, right? Some people again repeated work. So you need to provide a proper screenshot, and along with your steps to you need to provide the steps and all the things. Then the developer will get more information from you. The developer is expected more information from you. Some people only they will provide the screenshots. Okay, So the coming section we'll see very, very important functional testing techniques we learn, and all your interview questions will come functional testings and non-functionality testing. So all your what is smoke testing, what is sanity testing, what is exploratory testing, what is ad hoc testing, all your interview questions will come there. Okay, anybody have any questions, guys? Is it clear? Any questions? Anybody? So we are going with very systematically. Once we learn what is testing, after that we learn what is the SDLC, and today we learn what is the process, what we follow the process we learn, and next coming what are the testing techniques we can learn, and after that we can learn functionality, non-functionality. After that we will follow the SDLC models. Okay, we will go with slowly we will go with all these things. Okay, anybody have any questions? Is it clear?
Yes, clear.
Yeah. Okay, good. You have any questions? Let me know, guys. Don't worry. You have any opportunities, you have any references, wait for only 20 to 25 days. Once the project is done, then you can apply your jobs also. Okay. For manual, we can crack the interview, no doubt at all. But the thing is, what communication is only required from your end. Okay. Thank you, guys. We'll see you the coming Monday. Happy weekend. Thanks for your time, and we'll see you on Monday. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Actually, I had a doubt.
Yeah,
Srinivas.
go ahead. Please go ahead. Always I welcome the
So
questions.
actually, this is my third class. This is my first day. So
Yeah.
if I had missed two classes, right? So for that, how can I manage it?
You can collect the videos. The same thing what we explained, the same thing will be in, you can see in the videos. They will give the class 1 video, class 2 video. Still you have any question, that 2 classes we only just started with the basics only. Okay, not worry about that.
Okay.
So you just go
From
through
where we
that.
can get the videos?
You can ask that front office. You can call to the front office and you can ask them. Okay, they will provide.
Okay.
Front office, that is Durga Soft, right? You they will provide the
Yeah.
complete notes and everything. They will provide. Still, you have any questions? You can call me also. You can ask them to. I want to talk with Srinivas. They will connect you.
Okay. Okay, fine.
Don't worry about that. Okay, I can manage. Okay.
Okay, fine.
Anything other than that? Is it clear, everybody?
Yes, Shri.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Thanks. Okay. Have a nice day. Okay. Chalo then. Bye.
Thank you, Srinivas.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.